Hello everyone, James here, and I'd like you to join me as I get my puzzle on with The Guides. Here's a game that's going to be coming out in the not too distant future. It is a series, a string of puzzles. Very tough ones. I'm actually going to jump back to one of the earlier sections if I can and show you how this game begins. I've played a few already, and it's not your average puzzler because it's very deliberately quite tough from the word go. Now, look, this is the kind of thing that you're presented. What are you supposed to do? So I guess you tap this one, right? And then you get presented with this. A bunch of numbers up top in different shades. So as I worked out the first time, it's probably giving me an order. The order in which to tap. So if I go brown, red, brown, red, red, brown. Bam. And I'm given the number 4 here. So that seems great. So what do I do? I've tapped all 4 letters of the word 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. It makes a pretty noise. Do I press them all simultaneously? Let's try that. Nope, doesn't seem to work very well. Do I slide my way up? Do I press them in a different order? F-O-U-R? Maybe not. So, let's jump down here to the keypad. There is a keypad at the bottom. So if I type in F-O-U-R, submit. Hey, it seemed to like that. That's good. Now I'm presented with this screen with these flashing dots. What do? You don't know. You're not being told. This is why I actually quite like this. It's quite obscure in so much as it just throws you in and goes, there you go, puzzles, shapes, deal with it. So I'm tapping this second red one down here. It's got a 0 in it, but that doesn't seem to match up. All the orange ones here have 1s in, so I'm going to tap it again, turn it into a 1. I'll do the same thing with this one over here, and I'll leave this one as a 0. That to me looks like everything's right. It is, and everything's gone a slightly sinister orange colour. Still, big win for me. Now, here's a great big bit of text. I haven't slept in a couple of days. Writing this dissertation is almost more difficult than the experiment itself. I must be going mad, because this flickering lamp, though an excruciating distraction, seems to be a repeating pattern. Now this one confused me slightly. So you can see the text here, you see this memorandum number at the bottom, and you also got this series of 0, 1, 1, 1, 0 binary things up top. And I was trying to work out what the hell was going on here. So I went down to the typing, I was like, it's probably got something to do with that, right? I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? So if I were to type something, maybe it would help. I thought, like, what I'll do is I'll try and copy the pattern. So 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, submit. A big red flash, and told to bugger off I've been. So like, oh, that's not great. That's not helpful at all. So what do I do? How do I get past it? So I've pressed the button in the lower right hand corner, and I'm going to hit one of these. So this allows me to take a screenshot of the page. That'll probably come in handy in later puzzles. This one lets you choose which section you go to. So I think that's which level you're on, although I'm still not quite sure. And then this. I've got this decoder thing right here, right? So this, to me, looks like what I need to be dealing with. So let's have a look. Now, it says enter text below. So I would enter, I don't know, let's say 3. And then hit submit. I'm presented with that. A bunch of binary codes up top. And I was like, what's this all about? So I went, okay, let me just put in like one letter. Let's say T. Submit. And then bam. It gives me a code. So I was thinking that those 4 groups of binary codes up the top there, they're probably letters. So what I now need to work out is which letters are which. So I started methodically going through, initially by just kind of going Q, submit, and there you go, that's the binary for Q, I guess, and then W, and so on and so on. And then I just started going like dat, and putting in 4 at a time or something, and filling up the screen and comparing them. And when I did that, I was like, let's have a look at here. Can I see anything? Do any of them match up with the ones above? Nope. So I keep pushing through that way until I hit S, I think. And there you go, look, S, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. And that matches up with the first letter. So I'm going to say the first letter is S. So let's say that. And then what letters begin with S? Sorry, what words begin with S and have 4 letters in them? So I'm thinking said, so A. Nope, there's no A. So let's say T. And then that does, look, that matches up right there with the second one. So I was immediately thinking, how about stop? That, to me, is the correct one. So what that thing at the top says is stop in binary. So I'm like, wicked. Question is, now what do I do? Because I guess I now need to go down, having used the encoder, and just type stop in? Is that what I have to do? Is that the correct thing? So if I go up here and type stop. Submit. Bam! Job done. See, now this is quite testing. It's only the second or third level, and it's really making you think. Apparently, there are literally hundreds of these in the game. It's a game that's going to be released in the not too distant future. It's been deliberately obscure. I love the look, and I like the fact that it's got this WarioWare collection of minigames thing, only really, really highly produced and extremely testing and challenging. I know it looks a bit flat on a video, but trust me, this has got some definite promise. It's going to be out, say, not too distant future. We'll tell you a specific date, but in the meantime, it's called The Guide. If you like your sleuthing and you like your puzzles tough, keep an eye on it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.